Remember the Volonaut Airbike? An open-frame flying motorcycle powered by two compact jet engines. Part 1 left you with questions. You asked if the airbike could really fly in the rain, survive an engine failure, or launch from your backyard, and would it cost a fortune? Here's the follow-up that answers every skeptical comment with real flight data, safety walkthroughs, weatherproofing details, and price breakdowns. While some have labeled it a fantasy, full of over-the-top claims, the Volonaut Airbike's demonstration on May 1, 2025 proved otherwise. It shot straight into the sky on its first free flight, completing untethered vertical takeoffs, hovers, and landings in southern Poland. The test flights were recorded by onboard cameras and external cameras to confirm real-world performance. Data overlays during these flights show the vehicle reaching altitudes of up to 50 feet, achieving speeds near 200 kilometers per hour, and consuming approximately 20 liters of Jet A fuel per 15 to 20 minutes of hover time. These results establish that the airbike is a functioning prototype capable of controlled flight without the use of rotors or runways. However, let's be honest, one engine, no roll cage, no ejection seat definitely raises eyebrows. Safety for the airbike is handled primarily through its flight computer's built-in diagnostics and emergency fallback. The system continuously monitors engine vibration, temperature, and fuel flow, alerting the pilot if any values move outside safe limits. If a sudden thrust loss occurs, the computer automatically transitions the airbike into a controlled shallow forward descent mode to help maintain altitude. Volonaut has indicated plans to explore a whole craft ballistic parachute as an additional safety layer, but no deployment specification or certification details have been published. Pilot training currently focuses on health monitoring procedures and executing the auto-glide descent safely. Regulatory and weather operation systems are integral to the airbike platform. All sensitive components, electronics, sensors, and fuel lines are sealed to IP67 standards and housed in nano-coated alloy enclosures. Quick-attach composite fairings called slip sheets smooth airflow in high wind conditions. A helmet-mounted display retrieves live meteorological aerodrome report and terminal aerodrome forecast weather data, highlighting wind shear alerts and storm cell boundaries. Volonaut proposes a regulatory framework that uses digital geofencing to establish sky lanes for personal aircraft, supported by unmanned traffic management systems similar to those under development for urban drone operations. Early pricing estimates for a limited production run of the airbike range from $150,000 to $400,000. This estimate accounts for the composite chassis fabrication, microjet engine modules, flight control computers, and initial certification costs. By comparison, the Jetson 1 launched at $128,000 and Jetpack Aviation Speeder is priced near $380,000. As production scales and manufacturing processes are optimized, economics of scale are expected to reduce the per-unit cost. Optional modular upgrades, such as extended range fuel pods or hybrid electric battery packs, will allow buyers to defer certain expenses until after initial purchase. Tomasz Patan, the founder of Volonaut, previously co-founded Jetson in 2017 and led development of Jetson 1 eVTOL. Patan's experience with electric multi-rotor design and composite manufacturing informed the airbike's transition to jet propulsion. His technical background includes early projects involving radio-controlled aircraft and experimental railgun prototypes developed during his studies at the Gdańsk University of Technology. Key competitors in the personal flight sector include Jetpack Aviation Speeder, which uses 4 turbojet engines to reach up to 150 miles per hour with about 20 minutes of flight endurance. Hoversurf's Scorpion S3X, a quad-ducted prop multicopter achieving 37 to 43 miles per hour for up to 40 minutes. There's also Malloy Aeronautics Hoverbike featuring petrol-driven propellers in hoop nacelles with a 60 mile per hour top speed. So when do we get to park an airbike in our garage? Moving from prototype to mass production will require establishment of composite tooling lines for carbon fiber layup, standardized microjet engine models, and certified assembly processes for flight control systems. Volonaut must also obtain type certification from aviation authorities, demonstrating compliance with safety and performance standards. Pilot training programs will be developed to cover urban flight procedures, weather assessment, and emergency protocols. Initial use cases include rapid urban commutes, remote search and rescue missions, and adventure tourism. Over time, the goal is to integrate airbikes into urban air mobility networks where private residences and commercial buildings feature designated launch and landing pads. Ultimately, the Volonaut Airbike has moved from concept to a test-flown prototype with verified performance, layered safety systems, and practical weather and regulatory measures. With competitive pricing estimates and a clear roadmap to certification and production, it stands poised to redefine personal urban VTOL transport, provided the remaining engineering and regulatory milestones are met.